The tenure of the outgoing parliament has been marred by many cases of absenteeism. The Speaker, Rebecca Kadaga, and her Deputy, Jacob Oulanya, warned of cracking the whip against the offenders to little avail. The House was almost empty in many sittings, which delayed proceedings in Parliament. The lawmakers of the 9th Parliament will end their term in May this year. They have often been criticized by a section of the public for failing to effectively perform their legislative roles. The 10th Parliament will see a record number of MPs joining the House from the previous 365 to 458. The Uganda Debt Network, an organization that advocates for debt relief for the country, believes that the huge number of MPs will put a burden on taxpayers. Former Kampala City Council Mayor Christopher Iga, who's now a board member of Uganda Debt Network, says that it will be more difficult to monitor the performance of the lawmakers.
And you will hear, the Speaker has called a session. The matter to be discussed is very, very vital. It's concerning the taxpayer, but my representative in my constituency is not there. That is the performance which worries us.
He doubts whether the new MPs will be up to the task.
So the performance must reflect the views of the community, the views of the taxpayer, so that we can have a proper accountability.
The government will pay a sum of about 11 billion shillings every month to finance the new parliament, a cost which UDN says will lead Uganda into a debt crisis.
Even though our debt is still sustainable, what should be our first point of call? Should we simply run to our neighbor's money because the neighbor has a window for borrowing?
You will have to deprive the service delivery and make sure that you meet the creditors' demands.
The sum translates to 132 billion shillings each year for the MPs. The activists are now calling on Ugandans to demand for more accountability from their incoming lawmakers.
The public also should get concerned. Maybe sensitization is needed, okay, to sensitize the community that this is our money which is going to be paid.
According to Bank of Uganda, the country's current debt stands at about 10 trillion shillings. Solomon Kawesa, NTV.